Welcome to aminacademy.com, Future of the World. In that, we'll discuss about human rights. Human rights play a critical role as a preventative, protective, and transformative force for good and can empower people and communities to build a better future. The theme for Human Rights Day 2024, Our Rights, Our Future, Right Now, shows how human rights affect people everywhere, every day. Human rights have a tangible positive impact and offer practical solutions. By embracing the full power of human rights as the path to the future we want, the world can become more peaceful and equal. Human rights have a preventative role. By defending human rights, we can prevent harm before it happens. By having a common set of values and principles that apply universally, human rights help to avoid violations, conflict, and abuses before they happen. Human rights bind us together. Human rights have protective role. The laws and framework of human rights protect against abuses, violations, and other harms, ensuring everyone can live in dignity and respect. Human rights are not merely abstract ideas. By protecting our rights, we protect our future right now. Human rights have transformative role. Human rights are a powerful force for good. Upholding human rights is not only about addressing present injustices, it is about driving significant social change by reshaping unjust societies and empowering marginalized groups. By advancing human rights, we create a fairer world. Now we'll discuss further detail about human rights. Future of the world, we discuss about human rights. The future of the world is intertwined with the evolution of human rights, which serve as a foundation for just, peaceful, and sustainable future by empowering individuals and communities. Key trends shaping this future include confronting global challenge like climate change, navigating technological advancement such as AI, addressing persistent inequalities, and recognizing the right of future generations. For human rights to thrive, the movement must adopt by fostering local leadership, embracing new framework for rights, and modernizing method to address the complexity of the modern world and its diverse population. Key areas of focus: climate change and environmental rights. The future requires robust protection for environmental human rights defenders and strategies to combat climate change, which threatens the dignity and survival of current and future generations. The future of the world is threatened by escalating climate change impact with devastating consequences for human rights and the planet. The UN General Assembly recognized the right to healthy environment, and its enforcement is seen as a catalyst for holding governments accountable for inaction on issues like pollution, biodiversity loss, and unsustainable requires management. Without immediate deep cuts to greenhouse gas emissions and shift towards climate resilient development, the current trajectory points to worsening impact, making climate action in critical human rights and social justice priority, according to the UNDP climate promise. technology and AI. The rapid advancement of technologies like artificial intelligence presents both risks and opportunities, necessitating strong regulations to safeguard freedoms and prevent fragmentation and instability. Equality and social rights. Addressing inequality, promoting gender equality, and ensuring social rights like education and housing remains central to human rights framework for a more equal and peaceful world. The future of equality and social rights hinges on addressing escalating inequalities, the existential threat of climate change, and the complex interplay of economic instability and human rights, requiring a significant shift in human rights advocacy towards a system thinking, climate justice, and prioritizing social and economic rights through grassroots empowerment and progressive governance. Without urgent policy reforms and a renewed focus on protecting economic and social rights like housing, education, and health, the world faces a future of profound divisions and instability where vulnerable populations suffer the most. Right of future generation. Human rights must adopt a longer term perspectives to confront existential threats and advocate for the right of those not yet born, ensuring a just legacy. The right of future generation argues that humanity is a moral and legal obligation to ensure that future generations inherit a planet with resources, environmental health, and a stable climate, enabling them to enjoy fundamental human rights at least as well as the present generation. This concept emphasizes intergenerational equity and calls for present actions, particularly in environmental policy and climate action, to prevent irreparable harm to the future. Evolving approaches to human rights, decentralization, and local leadership. The future requires a shift away from reliance on Western states and a move towards empowering grassroots movements, marginalized communities, and local organizations. The decentralization and the rise of local leadership are defining trends for the future, driven by technology, evolving citizen expectation, and increasingly complex global challenges, while offering significant benefits like increased responsiveness and innovation. This shift also introduces new complexities that local leaders must navigate. New rights framework. The human rights community must imagine the development new framework and rights to address the complex issues of the future, including those emerging from technological advancement and environmental crisis. Modernized method. A human rights advocates needs to modernize their strategies, moving from a hierarchical model to more horizontal and symbiotic approach that engages with diverse actors, including online activists and non-legal professionals. Challenge of opportunities, evolving global landscape. The rise of new championship for human rights from the global south, coupled with shift in global power, present both risks and opportunities for a revitalized movement. Balancing rights. The key challenge is to avoid privileging civil and political rights over economic, social, and cultural rights, ensuring a comprehensive approach that tackles interconnected issues. Combating corruption. Addressing corruption is a crucial as it undermines the ability of human rights systems to deliver on their promise of justice and equality. A significant recent progress in combating corruption includes the amplified role of youth in raising awareness, advancement in technology for detection and investigation, and strengthened international partnership. However, experts also want that growing global challenges such as the deterioration of democrat- democracies and evolving technologies like AI could hinder future anti-corruption efforts. So far, we discussed about future of the world and that human rights. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.